Everyone, this week we are learning all about AWS Cloud. So AWS Cloud is a platform that provides us a storage space and allow us to manage and analyze our data. In this we learn how to create S3 bucket and connect it with the Snowflake. Snowflake is also a service provider in which we can have the storage and storage facilities as well as analysis facilities, like we can perform queries over there, find out the insight from our data. So let's go through this, how to create S3 bucket in the AWS. So I'm logging in. So we are now landed it in the AWS cloud. It is the infrastructure of AWS. So the task is, I want to create a storage, like I have files in my folder and I want to upload it and make a container. So in AWS we have S3 bucket. So you can see here it is an icon of bucket, so we can store our data here. So we'll click on the S3. Now we will create a bucket. Bucket is like a container, we can put any amount of data in it, and here is, you can choose the region, AWS region, and you have to give your bucket a unique name. So I will give AWS Iris bucket. Then I'll click on the create bucket. So I have successfully created a bucket with the name AWS Iris bucket. Now I will see. Now we have a bucket and I want to upload a file. So I want to keep one of the file from my device and keep it in this bucket. So let me put this file Iris and upload it. So now I have a bucket and in this I have a file Iris. Now I have successfully made this. Now I want to perform queries of this dataset, on this dataset Iris on the Snowflake. For example, if I am an employee at AWS and they want me to perform query in the Iris dataset, so AWS will give me and assign me a role. So for that I have to make a role. We will go on the roles. Then create role. So here you can see the two option, AWS service and AWS account. I will choose AWS account for the reason, if you will read this, it is saying allow entities in the other AWS account belonging to you or a third party. So Snowflake is a third party, so we need to choose this. Then move forward, and it will require external ID as well, because Snowflake is an external account. So right now I am giving it as test 123, but Snowflake will give its own external ID. So we need to paste it here and update it. So we will do this after some time. Now, right now, I am just making this rule. So here it is permission policies, like how much access you want to give to the user. So I want to give him full access. So I'll click on the full access, means he can access the whole data in the bucket. Then next, so see here, trust policies. We will work on this later. We have to update it. So I'll show you this afterwards. Right, for the time being, we just create a role. Role name, iris, data set, work, create role. Now the role has also created. So now we have created a bucket and a role. Now AWS asked me to perform queries on this data on Snowflake. So now I'll go on the Snowflake. So for this I have to connect my AWS account with the Snowflake. So I'll click on the project and choose a new worksheet. So we have came in this worksheet. So for this we need to select database. Okay. I have already performed this task, but and have the queries. So I'll take the queries from here, and simultaneously I will tell you why we are doing this and what is the purpose of each query. So this is the structure of our table. So see, if I am an employee and they ask me to perform a task, so first I'll go and see the bucket. This. So I know that I have these columns in my data set. So I'll write this query here, create table iris and all the columns name, sepal length, sepal width, petal width, species. Then I'll copy this from here and paste it here. Then we have this command. We are creating, we have to tell that file format of our table, that it is of CSV type, and skip the header, skip the columns name. Then we will run this and we have given the file format. First we have to tell the Snowflake what is the type of our table, what type of queries you need to perform, how my table will look like. So now we have tell this to Snowflake. Now we have to make integration. We have to connect our Snowflake with the AWS. So for this we have a query. Create or replace storage integration. See, we are integrating storage. So I have given the name my storage. Type is external storage. For Snowflake, AWS is external storage and the storage provider is S3. It could also be Google Cloud as well, Microsoft Azure as well, because Snowflake is a multi-cloud service provider. So for AWS storage, AWS ARN rules, there is a specific unique ID. So now I'll go here in the rules, IAM rules. I'll go in the rules I have created earlier. This one, Iris Dataset Network. Here it is. Copy ARN, then paste it here. Now run the command. So integration has set up. Now we will describe our storage integration. See, why we are doing this, I have told you about the trust policies. Like AWS will not allow Snowflake directly into its environment. So it will ask that take some ID from Snowflake, unique ID. So Snowflake here has generated one external ID that is unique. So we without this, AWS will not allow Snowflake to enter in its environment. So now again we have to go into the trust relationship and update this policy. So here you can see external ID we have to paste here, and also we have to give AWS ID as well. So storage AIM AWS, wait, now we will update this update policy. So we have updated policies. So I'll cancel this. Now Snowflake can enter into the AWS environment. But see, the next query is about stage. Now what is a stage here? Stage, you can, it is acting like a bridge between Snowflake and AWS. So it will take data from AWS. So if you will run this much, For this, I have to paste URL, like the bucket URL. I'll again go to the bucket. We have to paste Snowflake IAM user ARN. Snowflake IAM user ARN. So we need to paste this. Copy and add a trust policy. Let me check the external ID as well. Storage. is it working? Yeah, we have successfully done this. Now I'll copy, I'll import the data which is in my AWS. It's done. Now select star from iris. So now my data is here and I can perform analytical task. So this is how we have integrated our AWS with our Snowflake environment. Thank you very much. We will keep exploring database, cloud services and AWS, and I'll come with the next video and I'll share what I am learning and how I am learning this thing, and I'm very excited and this is very interesting. Like if you will visually made a map in front of your eyes how data is coming. Now next we will make the ETL pipelines, then triggers, how trigger will respond and what message it will give. It will all be exciting and I will be sharing all and we will collaboratively learning this thing. And yeah, thank you so much.